I'm Joe Fiala, the Director for Research and Community Development here at the Governor's Office of Economic Development. Thanks for taking a little bit of time this morning to learn more about our upcoming webinar on business retention and expansion visits and the tips and best practices to implement a really good program. So what's the big deal about business retention and expansion visits? Well, let me ask you a couple of questions that will maybe frame this up a little bit. Do you know if the top employer in your community is having a really good year, a medium year, or are they facing some serious challenges? How about that main retailer on your main street? Do they have a business succession plan currently in place? And maybe lastly, do business owners know that you are a good resource for a wide range of programs and services that can help them be successful? Those are all things that a BR&E program will help answer. A good BR&E program will also help you develop a deep understanding of your local economy and what's really driving business in your town. It's going to help you uncover new opportunities for growth and expansion, which are great. We all want those. It'll help you assist your businesses by providing the tools and resources that they need. This is really a good one too. It's going to create an early warning system so that if something major happens with one of your top employers, you're going to be aware of it before it happens. It won't take you by surprise, and probably more importantly, it's not going to take your other local leaders by surprise. So, why attend one of these? Well, we're going to cover some of the keys to success on how to bring real value to the visit so that the business owner views it in a positive light. We're going to talk about what businesses to visit, when to visit them, how often, the questions that you ask. But maybe more importantly, we're going to cover some of the things not to do, either before, during, or after the visit. South Dakota has a plethora of good resources, including people that have done many BR&E visits. So we're going to bring a couple of those experts into the webinar so that you can have a chance to interact with them. Now, I would tell you who those experts are, but it's confidential. You're just going to have to attend the webinar to find out. So we'll also, to make this interactive, we're going to conduct a couple of polls during the webinar so that you can see how these programs are being implemented across the state. There's going to be time for a Q&A session so that you can ask some specific questions and we'll take a stab at answering them. And probably the best thing is you won't have to travel. I mean, we live in a big state, but you'll be able to stay, right at home or in your home office and attend the webinar and participate in the learning and the networking. Now, I'd like to point out this is going to be a really good opportunity for you to invite some of your local stakeholders that need to know a little bit more about economic development. So folks like your board members or city council members, or how about those county commissioners and maybe even the mayor. You know who those folks are that need to understand economic development, and it would help you do your job in your community. They should attend these webinars. Our goal is to provide a valuable interactive learning opportunity to help you take your next step in the economic development journey. On the plus side, we're going to archive these webinars so that if you don't have the opportunity to attend when we have the webinar to start with, you can attend it at your leisure, or as we have turnover in the economic development profession across the state, those new people will be able to attend the webinar, to kind of get a toehold into the profession. Now, as a reminder, the webinar is scheduled for Wednesday, February 22nd. Starts at 10:30 in the morning. So even those folks out West River and Mountain Time, you don't have to get up too early for that. If you need to get signed up, just go to sdreadytopartner.com. That's sdreadytopartner.com and look for the area that says webinars, and you can just register right online there. And hey, I can't wait to see you at the event.